Hey everybody, how's it going? So I was just gifted this Garvee flexible heating mat. This is a heating mat used for heating food on your countertop or on your table, or maybe in your restaurant or your cafe. This is something that I've actually wanted to get for a while now, and this one was gifted to me for the purpose of making this video. So let's take a look at what we have here. Can't forget the owner's manual, the directions. Now, something that Garvee always puts in all of their products is a little bit of information about a extended service protection plan. There's a QR code on there that you can scan that'll take you to find more information out about that. There's an 888 number. There's also a website called support.garvee.com. You can check those out. So the heating mat itself, you have a power cord here, and it comes in this nice little pouch. And let's pull this thing out. This thing is actually considerably bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is not a bad thing, because sometimes when you have family over, you have a whole mess of plates and things that you put out on the counter or on the tabletop, and you don't want them to get cold. And so when you have something like this, you can set this out and it'll help keep things warm. What I see right up front, which is really pretty cool, is that there's this rubber strap that goes around the whole thing that helps keep it closed. You pull that strap off the one end here and you roll it out and it is good to go. Now, I'm not sure if this is upside down or right side up, so let's open up the owner's manual here, and it looks like this is upside down. So we're going to flip this thing over. There we go. So we've got two sides to it, side A and side B. Over here on this side, you have a control panel. This is also where your power cord plugs into, right here. So I've got an outlet right there. And the nice thing is that this power cord looks to be fairly long. Unfortunately, oftentimes you see power cords that are just, 20 inches long. This one here is pushing 5 feet. Pardon me. So let's plug this in. And right away, you get a little flashing light down here, a little red flashing light. It looks like that's showing that you've got power. So we're just going to turn it on. And it is currently set to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And so it is set on B, this one here. A is set to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go back to B. And B is now set to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you can, pardon me, it looks like you can lower these and raise these. The temperature is actually coming up fairly quickly on these. It's really interesting to watch this readout here. I don't know if you can see this very well. There's a readout here that's showing the different temperatures of what it is right now. And let's do this. There we go. Now it's right side up. 98, 96, 89, 91. So it's kind of going up, kind of going down. So I think basically I need to let it be and let it do its thing here. So looking at the other buttons that are on here, we have an A-B button, so A, B, and you have, let's see here. Ooh, really can feel that now. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. So, talks about storage, instructions for use, how to clean it, using it, turning it on. There's a child lock on here. This little lock, guess you could call that little lock logo, locks it so that a child can't come along and, or maybe an adult who's trying to play practical jokes, can't come along and turn it off or change temperatures. It has different functions on here, temperatures that you can change it to. And then, let's see. You have a time limit that you can put on here as well too. 1 hour, 3 hours, or 5 hours, which is really cool as well. And you looks like you can switch that back and forth between A and B. And then your lock function, you just hold that down for about 3 seconds, and that'll set the lock, and you can walk away from that. So we'll unlock that so that we can change things, turn that lock off. Now let's see here if... Okay, so if you hold the A down for about 3 seconds, and then it'll start flashing, and you can adjust the temperature by hitting the A again. Same thing with the B. We'll hold it down for a few seconds, and you can adjust it up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's boiling temperature. That is really warm. So you want to use that sparingly. 122, 140, 158, 176, 194, and 212. So, 140 is probably going to be a good temperature for just everyday use. You want to make sure that you keep kids away from this, and pets as well too, because this is getting pretty warm and you don't want to burn little hands or paws. So this thing is really, really cool. Perfect for things like mashed potatoes, hash browns, sausage, maybe some scrambled eggs, a prime rib cut. You could even use this for something like maybe probably it's too small for a steamship, but you could certainly put a fairly large cut of meat on here, a good size ham, and help keep it warm. That's really getting warm. All sorts of different things. I think it really comes down to the limit of your own imagination. So there you have it, guys. This Garvee warming mat used for food. This thing is really cool. Definitely going to be using this in the future for family events and friends. Have a great day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody. Ow.